G'day, this is Colin Wilson from the Australian Pink Floyd Show. You're listening to Six Towns Radio.
Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
So it's the 2012 and I am now in the Australian Pink Floyd's back room and I'm talking to Colin. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good. This room's pretty good, isn't it?
It's actually quite cool. I was expecting to be roasting, but it's not.
It's expansive, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, firstly, how does it feel to be bringing the sounds of Pink Floyd to massive stages like this?
It's great. Yeah, we love doing stuff like this because the audience is going to be not necessarily our own, target audience. It's going to be people that are here for lots of other reasons, and they're going to get to hear us and hear Pink Floyd. So it's a good way of us sort of spreading the word, if you like, to a broader sort of audience.
Yeah. How did the whole concept of the tribute band come about?
It was kind of an Australian phenomenon, really. At the end of the 80s, there was a lot of bands that weren't touring in Australia, so a lot of the main acts were touring the rest of the world but not making it over to Australia. So there were a lot of Australian fans that were sort of hungry to hear their favourite bands live, and so some of the local bands started to do this tribute sort of idea, and it took off, and then we were one of the first ones to bring it over to the UK in '93, and it's taken off sort of everywhere since then. So I think the idea really is it gives people the opportunity to hear the music that they love in a local venue instead of in an arena or a festival even. We play in big theatres and arenas all over the world, so people get a chance to actually hear it, and especially now that Pink Floyd have actually stopped touring, so it sort of fills that hole.
Yeah, and you've become more like the greatest Pink Floyd tribute band and one of the tribute bands the best in the world, but is there any tribute bands that you'd like to see in particular at a festival?
Well, there's a lot of very good tribute bands around nowadays. I mean, the Bootleg Beatles are incredible, for example. Unfortunately we don't actually get to see many of them because we're so busy doing our thing that we don't actually get to go and see many other bands. But I think tribute bands probably will start to sort of sneak into these kind of events a bit more, in the next few years, because as the main bands stop touring and people still want to hear that music, that the tribute bands, if they're good, are the only way people are going to be able to hear it. So yeah, it'd be good to see some more doing this sort of thing.
Yeah. Next year you're going on a European tour to celebrate the 40th anniversary of course, the greatest album in the world, possibly. How excited are you for that?
Oh, it's going to be great. I mean, we actually did a 30th anniversary of it in 2003, 2004. So to now be doing the 40th anniversary of it, it's going to be sort of even bigger and even better. And I think there are even more Pink Floyd fans now than there were 10 years ago. So that people are, even more excited about hearing that music played. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be. I mean, we're entering into a couple of years now that are going to be really incredibly busy. This year, by the end of this year, we will have done 115 shows, and next year is not going to be less than that, and the year after that is probably not going to be less than that. So yeah, it's going to be really busy, but yeah, we're really excited about it.
Right, I've got a mascot, like a little beanie toy, and I kind of take him all gigs with me when I go travelling. I take him travelling, and it got me wondering, like, do any of you guys have any sort of mascot or anything that you have to take on tour with you or anything?
Not so much. I mean, I suppose individually everyone's got their kind of, their little comfort blankets that they take with them, whether that be a favourite item of clothing or the iPods and the iPads and the Kindles and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know if anyone's actually got like a mascot. We have got a little pink kangaroo that pops up from time to time in various places, and we've got a 25-foot one that pops up on the stage as well. But I'm not really sure. You'd probably have to ask everyone individually about that.
Yeah. Well, as a Pink Floyd fan yourself, I need to know, pre-Sid or post-Sid?
For me, post-Sid, but I do think that post-Sid wouldn't have happened the way it happened if it hadn't been for Sid. So I think all the eras of Floyd are a result of the previous era. So yeah, the Sid era is kind of, it's almost like a different band altogether, and it was brilliant. And then they go into the kind of Waters era, which was brilliant, and then they come out of that into the sort of more modern Gilmour era, which is brilliant in its own different way. So for me though, it's the kind of 70s Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals kind of period that's that's what does it for me.
Yeah. Well, all the best for the European tour next year, and enjoy the festival. Thanks very much, Colin.
Great, thank you. Thanks a lot.